What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is at Big Games BS, part of the Media Group, presented by AlphaClinicOnline.com. AlphaClinicOnline.com is the go-to website for all things performance enhancement. Get your life right, get healthy, especially with all this weather changing, a lot of the travel habits that everybody's doing, getting started in this 2025 year. You got to make sure you're good to go and you're healthy so that you can do everything that is necessary for you to be able to do. Go to alphaclinicsonline.com and or alphacliniconline.com. You don't have to be a male. You could be a female. You could be anything, whatever you identify as. We can make sure you do good. Check this out. It's not just TRT. It could be hormone replacement. It could be just regular stuff. Get your blood work checked. See where your levels are, and let's make sure we get you living your best life. Man, it is freezing out here. Like I just don't. I walked outside. I walked back inside. Like the only thing I'm going to do is give me a starter log. But that that's wild, man. But it is cool, like, to just chill out, and I think it's Florida people love it. Miles, what do you think about this weather? This is your type of weather, or did you this is not what you signed up for when you came to Florida?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate every piece of it.
So real quick, so that has nothing to do with the show. I forgot. I blame Jaden for the lack of content that we had from this weekend, because he was supposed to come down, and you as well. But you said you have to work today, so I don't want to put all of that, like, for whatever. Miles is celebrating Bull Connor Day today. General, is it General Leesburg? It's one of them. It's one of the country ass, backwards ass hick towns. They be celebrating the racist part of it. Miles is representing the racist. Miles got to go work for the man today.
A place with no heat.
Just like the way God intended it to be for you coloreds in America. Jaheim Bell, former FSU player, played in South Carolina, plays for the Patriots. I said, "Hey man, how you like in Boston?" I hate it. I said, "Bro, you just been in the South too long." He said, "There's nothing to do." I said, "All right, man. Now, one thing I'm not gonna let you do is say that a big city don't have nothing to do. Right. Like, there's stuff. Maybe where he lives at, they may live out, because the Patriots, they're out. That's outside of Boston, right? Yeah. So if he lives over there by that, then maybe he doesn't have.
Yeah, there's nothing over there.
Okay, maybe because he don't know nobody, and he's like, it's just cold. He's like, I don't want to go up there. He's like, I might not even make my flight because I guess it's snowing up there right now. Oh yeah, today.
Yeah. Well, he got money. He should be able to find stuff to do.
He's got money, but not like, he was like a 6th round pick.
Okay. Yeah, so Boston is very expensive.
Yeah, he's not like Valdosta, he's rich where he's from. Boston, not so much. Yeah. Boston, he's middle class. He's upper middle class for a northern guy. So he was just a little bit. He came by. He's a Domo guy, so he came by and chopped it up with our guys that were down there. Really good kid. He talked about my dude Pop. Pop's a good kid. What's Pop's real name? Demario Douglas played at Mandarin. But yeah, a lot of people don't know I'm technically a Northeasterner. I don't ever want to. We have property up there. I don't want to visit the property. Like since I've been to Trenton. Shit. I went to Trenton it would be 3 Februarys ago, I believe, when when my uncle died. And it was cool to visit. I'm cool not going back to Trenton no time soon. What happened?
Nah, Polo Kid just made a good point. He said the Cape Verdean girls.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't exist anywhere else. I've never heard of them anywhere besides Boston.
You know what? I had never heard of a Cape Verdean until I met somebody from Boston. Woo. And then they had to tell me where Cape Verde is. And it's the little island outside of Africa, right? Or something like that. And they're all light skinned.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out how you from Africa. But like, is that just where all the slave masters went to go hang out, like on vacation back in the day? Like, and they just made it with the women, or like whatever. But
miss them. That's the only thing I miss.
But like, Tallahassee is supposed to snow on Wednesday. They're canceling schools.
How many inches of snow?
Bro, it's gonna melt as soon as it hits the ground. So it's probably more so black ice that they're worried about. But like, snow is so rare in Florida that we really, really remember when it comes. And there's myths. Like they talk about this Jacksonville in like 89 or something had like snow. Like where you had to they could shovel a little bit and put it to the side.
I thought I've seen snow since I've been here.
It flurried about like the day after Christmas, like 2010, I think. Or maybe it was kind of cool, you walk outside. But it's not like the last time I was in real snow was when I think 2017 when I went up to Philly for the Army-Navy game, and I angered God. I walked outside. I said, "You said it was supposed to be snowing. Is this what it is?" And it was just like little flurries. I said, "Man, this ain't shit." I was like, "I'm about to walk to Starbucks and walk back," and I did. The walk down was cool. The walk back, I was in a fucking blizzard by the time I walked out because what people don't realize is it's cold, but it's not like if it could get too cold to snow. So it was like 30. I've done 30 in Florida before. I could walk down and back in some fucking 30-degree weather. I'm a man. But then when it's 30 and then I didn't realize it becomes more like a feel like. It's like when it rains, it might say it's 70 degrees in Florida when it's raining, but the rain makes it it drops the temperature. It's like a feel like of something different. And then the guy blots out the sun, but there's nothing, you can't see anything. Yeah. So it becomes all of a sudden becomes 8:30 at night at 10. So I walked back and luckily I got the hot drink. So I wasn't I think I was just getting a cold brew hadn't been invented yet, but man, that shit is wild.
Do y'all have radiators down here?
No.
Yeah, so y'all not prepared. When you go in the snow, your socks and stuff get wet. You got to put it on the radiator to dry. Actually, that might have been a fire hazard.
It definitely is a fire hazard, but it makes sense though. It'll dry quick. So okay, another thing. Actually, no, that's a lie. I forgot. When I went 2 years ago, I was in Kansas City for the Jags Chiefs game, and it snowed. Got to have Florida people don't have long johns.
Oh,
but what we do have though, if you're an athlete, and I did learn this very quick, we have tights.
I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, so I wore my tight. I luckily had Nike tights, and I put them things up under my pants, and it helps. It helps because it's not the cold too. It's the wind. The wind cuts through, and the jackets up there are built for this. Our jackets that you buy down here aren't built for winds. And I told somebody you got to have you need a scarf. I did not know why scarves were made. I thought ascot. My grandmother used to say only assholes wear ascots, but then I realized when that wind chops you in your neck, you're gonna become an asshole real quick. You're gonna wear that damn ascot. But I hope everybody's staying warm watching us. Make sure you like the channels. Like Dead Media Group, I have no idea where we're at. I know we are not at 7. Hold on. My man. Shit, that just threw me off. Oh, we got to get to 7,000. Please make sure we're checking this out. Like the channels. Also, go check out Big Game Gridiron. That's our other show. Hold on. Damn. Our different channels. We try to grow this stuff exponentially in 2025. And this will be big. This will be big. This is a big year for us. So we got a lot of stuff coming up as well. So where are we at so we can give away this money? I'm tired of y'all stalling us out. We haven't grown like I wanted to grow. We're at 6,458, so we got to blow that up a little bit more. We got to get to 7,000. If we get to 10,000 before football season, we'll give away a pair of tickets. Again, we're the only channel giving away experiences and invites. Also, remember the memberships. I'll consider becoming a member. I know for a fact our membership's got to be down. Let me check this out. Where are we at? We're at 94 total members. We were at 100. We have memberships as low as $3.99, as high as $99.99. $99.99 is all-in membership. If you want to become an all-in member, and you want, like Luke is a member, right? But Luke says he doesn't want to give the man their tax. I think YouTube takes 30% or something like that. I'm cool with that. You can always cash at me or inbox me, and we will take that all day. I appreciate that. But all in members, you get to experience sports the way that I experience sports. So, like, hell, to be honest with you, if you were an all in member in Miami, you could have came on the sidelines with me at Battle Miami. I would have made sure you got a media badge. And you would have been coming out, hanging out. You could have met Bud Elliott. You could have met Tom Lloyd. You could have met Lil Cross-Eye. Man, they really don't be talking to me, dog. FSU, I really made FSU be mad. My man coming on my sideline with my team, trying to talk to he got one of my guys, Wingo. I'm going to say it like this because I know everybody clips this show. If you want to talk to a Domo kid at an event that I am at, now I did tell them this. We do talk to beat writers at schools. We do not avoid them for like that. If there's a group of beat writers, we will respectfully ask all questions. Individual interviews have to go through Domo SID. Do y'all know who Domo's SID is? Sports Information Director. I'm going to always have the top kids. You're going to need me way before I need you. At least Brendan was on. Like if Brendan calls me, like I respect Brendan for, we had a little mixed up. I'm going to always pick on you, Brendan. But but you okay with me? Like as long as you do your job, you ain't gotta ever worry about me, man. Okay. But some of y'all just just do your jobs. And if you want to, we have a media channel behind us. If y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody makes up stories about my kid, we're gonna start writing articles and making up stories about y'all. I like that. I think that'd be actually. I think that's fucking interesting. Like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Is George in here? Where my other guys? Where's my other alternative media sources? Do y'all think we should start doing that? Right. We should start just writing articles on the article writers. Just by like that might be a part of my on 3-6 thing.
Jason's daughter Chelsea missed the game-winning goal last
year. Yeah, we were like, we're gonna start going. So you don't really understand media paparazzi until you go to the Super Bowl, right? So like the media, we're treated like celebrities at the Super Bowl. Like we get to go do everything. Like what if we just started? Like I might, so that they don't get sensitive, I might do it to myself first. I might have people go out to Kai's I-9 game, and if he fucks up, we're gonna write a terrible article about my 6-year-old.
Catch him in a bad outfit.
Yeah, catch him in a bit, like just be like, "Yo, the fuck is this dude doing?" Like, his kids out here looking Spanish, wearing like. Actually, I also understand why Northerners will dress the way they do, because when it's cold, you don't give a fuck. You can have on a pink jacket, some but you're gonna be as warm. But now we're gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna start giving people a taste of their own medicine. I'm gonna go look up y'all people. Like we're gonna research y'all and start writing articles about y'all, man. We're gonna start looking up. But it's nothing. It's nothing personal. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you get fired, don't get fired. Don't get fired. We're gonna light the bed. I gotta get back. I might use this for. I might start using this for. Damn, man. I got fifth quarter, man. I gotta get active in fifth quarter, more active. I want to use that, but we're not really like we're dropping news in there, but like we don't have the energy. If you want to get active in media and you really ready to do stuff, y'all come on, holler at me, holler at Death Row. Come holler at me, hit me in my inbox. If you really want to start doing some stuff and get some reps, holler at me because I really do. We had the funnest fifth quarter message board, like the Discord. Is the fucking latest Discord. But we can do this. We can get y'all on Death Row. Is that my boy Bobby? Is that Bobby? Is that comedian extraordinaire Bobby? Are you in the fires? Because Bobby, Bobby went out to LA and they got different, man. Started wearing his pants tighter. Trying to be an actor and shit. I'm over here, boy. I'm so goddamn proud. Y'all go follow Damnit Bobby, man. Y'all, that boy thought his comedy is fucking good now. Like it's like, you know what? Fuck it, Bobby. We need to get Bobby. I want Bobby to come and explain himself. This is what we do. I put people on, and I blow them up, and then you know what they do? They fucking forget about me. So I'm on a road like Bobby. I helped Bobby meet his dad. Bobby still owes me $20. In fact, because that's not even the dad he fucks with. Let me see. They get out to LA and shit, and they be getting new. Y'all, his real name is Bobby Brown.
Bobby was.
They didn't even use it. Doesn't even use it. And his name is Bobby Brown. I thought his real dad was Bobby Brown.
He's made some appearance on Kill Tony as well.
He's on Kill Tony. I don't even know what the fuck Kill Tony is, but Kill Tony is apparently a fucking big deal.
Yeah, it's a sensation.
He wasn't on Kill Tony before he was on this Dead Media Group. So I'm taking credit for Bobby Brown. What's up, man? How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yo, what up, James? What up? Big game James in the building.
What's up, dog? What you doing, man? Can I get a fucking shout out on some of this shit that you be going viral on? You and the other funny motherfucker Cam. Cam, nobody knew who the fuck Cam was until he did my comedy show at Goodfellas, and then he blows up, and I can't even get a response.
His is the only footage I can't find. I got every other comedian that night. I hate it.
I'll be back. I'm gonna be back in Jacksonville soon, bro. We gotta link up again.
Man, slide through, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, hit me up, whatever you need. I love you, man. I'm really, real talk, really proud of you. You went out there, you grinding, you do what you did, and I know for a fact you ignored your family to go do that shit. So like but you're doing a really good job. I think I told you the one bit that I caught that I really did like. It was real. It's grown up. It's like you got mature. Your comedy has chest hair now.
Yeah,
I love it.
Funny as hell. That's my comedy ain't breastfed no more.
Yeah, they breastfed. Like, the Similac is gone on your comedy, man. I'm like, oh, I can laugh at this shit. I can relate. He gonna be an unk in a couple years.
He had to go through some shit.
Yeah, he needed to get his heart broke. He needed to fuck an ugly girl. And
be dead broke.
All that happened at this place broke my heart, man. I had to get good at comedy. These people broke my heart. I'm not gonna say it right now. You shouted out a bunch of niggas who I don't fuck with.
Oh, my bad.
We'll talk about it.
My bad.
Okay.
Well, no, fuck them then. I fuck with you. Fuck them then.
Yeah, I don't need to watch.
Yeah. You'll see. I got some videos dropping on my YouTube soon.
So what's your YouTube? Tell them your YouTube so they can go follow it, baby.
It's Damnit Bobby. We going with Damnit Bobby. I had to create an internet persona. So if you type Damnit Bobby TV on YouTube, that's my new digs. That's me.
All right, man. Well, cool. When you get back in town, man, you come holler. You can drink now, so you come holler at me. We're going to and I'm gonna charge you with your dad. Well, I should have charged your other dad, but you come holler at me whenever you're ready. And if you need me to do something, or if you want to put on a comedy show, you want to do anything, I'll look out for you. We'll do whatever, man. I really like what you're doing, man. And I like when I see people grinding. So good stuff, man.
one more time.
Man, thank you.
Say it one more time.
Thank you, man. And I be watching your show, man. I be tapped into the live. I'm literally in your YouTube chat watching the show right now.
I know that's how the fuck I saw. That's like that got to be Bobby. I can't really see because I got the glasses.
Yeah.
I can see better than I saw before, but I still can't see. That's why I'm not going back to the eye doctor for my annual because I'm afraid they're gonna try to charge me more money for glasses again. But I'm like, I see this thing. You're not eating, so we need to feed you. You're still skinny, and that's okay. But I just don't want you.
I lost a lot of weight. I'm at like I think I'm at like 124 right now.
Oh my God!
Bobby, like
Trey is like your size.
I am real talk. My 11-year-old is as big as you. We got to feed you, dog. Come on, let's get you some meals. Are you still working at the airport in Texas, or did you have to give that up?
I'm in Austin, Texas. I was in LA, but the fires, man. I left. I'm in Austin, Texas right now.
Okay. All right, man. Well, whenever you get back, bro, holler at me. Okay.
All right, love you, man. Hey, have a good show, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Bye. And Bobby, good kid. Good kid, man. Miles put him in there. Like real talk, go follow him. Extraordinary good journey. He's working. He's young. I told him myself, like too many people are afraid to fail. He's young. Like you got into if you got good family support system, you got to your 40. Like you'll figure it out. Don't fail. Don't be a loser until you're 40. But like, if you're going to take risk, you have that because then you got 20 years to go do a regular ass job and you can still retire and do something. But they don't listen to me. But like, don't worry about women. Like from 20 to 30, you're trying to figure that shit out. Pussy will fall in your lap on accident, and like it might not be the Instagram or the level of pussy that you want, but you'll get something. You don't have to be a virgin that whole time, but you don't have to spend your money trying to be a scammer or this IG shit. But just continue to work, and by 30, if you put the grind in, by 30, it starts to pan out. Yeah, man, just like bro, like. Nah, man. He's like Andre, man. He's actually not. He ain't short, but like he's pretty tall. Like he ain't like a giant, but he's like Andre. He needs to go to Charleston. And go to what's that place? I'll be in Charleston too. In April. What's that place that I was talking about with the $5 bucket of chicken, the $6 bucket of chicken? That's why all the women in Charleston are thick because they got chicken that's just phenomenal. And it's just like they're Publix, but like you just go there, it's fresh chicken, and like you eat that, and it just goes straight to your ass. Like it doesn't go anywhere else, man. So, Harris Teeter, that's it. Harris Teeter, we gotta get him a Harris Teeter contract. But nah, like shit, you come back to Jacksonville, I could just I'll hire you. I'll feed you. Like right now, I can get, if I just give them for 50 cents a day, you can feed an aspiring actor and comedian. Like
it's a good job, right?
The airport.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. No, he ain't like working for like he was pushing people in wheelchairs. I was trying. So the only reason I know is because I saw him like this time last year, I saw him post something. And I was going, or maybe it was, I forgot when it was, but I knew I had to fly out that way. So I was trying to get pushed in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
Like I was going.
If I saw somebody your size in a wheelchair.
But I'm saying it would have been great content. It would have been like, this guy, here's what interning for Den Media Group gets you. Pushing wheelchair, the amount of, what does your company say? Like you need to get more like you need to be somewhere where you have more forward projectors, like something like here's the trajectory of working with Den Media Group. I went from pushing the Roadcaster buttons to pushing people in wheelchairs. He works with
okay, I got you. My bad.
But oh man, shit, the man working though. That's a crazy thing though. So he out here working, and comedy clubs ain't going on at normal hours.
Right.
You going on at late. So he like shit. I'd have been quit this shit. I don't like waking up, and I really don't like staying out late. So if I got to stay out late and wake up early, that's just a.
I do a real interview about the depths of his experience.
Yeah, I want to get like when he gets back, man. Like Yeah, man. He's again. I think I want him to continue to make it. I'm glad I've seen him go viral a couple times, and you know, it is a I already know. I already know I can relate to this experience. Like people everybody sees the baby, but they don't know how many times you've been fucked to get it. Yeah. So like that's why I always joke people. I say, don't tell me, you can be a Christian. Don't come to me telling me you're a Christian coming in for business, because I will immediately not want to work with you. The best fuckers are Christians.
I mean, if they're on your team, it's even better.
Well, yeah, if they're on your team and they fucking other people, it doesn't bother you. Yeah. But when you're the one getting fucked, it don't feel good, man. So like, it's just like, you be like, damn, like one motherfucker took my whole fucking idea. And it's kind of flourishing with it. So I'm like, I'm getting a little bitter. I don't get bitter. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I know it worked, but I'm like, damn, this motherfucker took he took the name and the story behind the name, and kids are benefiting from it. But it's just like, yo, leveling the playing field. You know, I actually got in the lab on that one, man. We had my logo. That's my logo. It's a field and it's level. It is like, I'm like, yo, you took, like, you didn't even like,
you know, when you're doing something wrong or stealing.
Yeah, I said, you didn't even tweak it. And then like, you know, whatever, man. It is what it is.
Stole your whole flow.
Stole my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. But what were we talking about? On 3-6, we're gonna have real recruiting information and stuff, because like I got the best athletes. So we got a whole bunch of shit from Battle Miami that we'll do and we'll put up. But like, and I'll let anybody interview my guys as long as you keep it straight. But you start doing that bullshit, we're gonna write articles about you. And as I tell people, one thing everybody gonna know, if you write something good, everybody gonna know. But if you write something bad, everybody gonna know. That's all, man. But yeah, man. So all right, my bad, Jayden. What's going on, brother? How are you doing? You see the future? Jayden, he might have been about Jayden's measurables. Now Jayden a little bit more buff than Bobby was. Yeah. What you weigh, Jayden?
The last time I weighed myself, I was like 170.
Oh shit, Jayden out here big as Wingo. Okay, well, if Jayden gets to 124, his mom probably gonna find me like it just whoop my ass. So I don't want that to happen to you. But all right, what we got today, brother?
All right, so we got a lot to talk about with the divisional round in the NFL. So before we get there, got a couple of MFTK shout outs. Just looking at
all right, hold on, Jayden. Hold on. Are you talking on a microphone? Are you talking on a Bluetooth? Or what are we talking about right now? A what?
My headphone.
All right. It's like we got it's a lot. It literally sounds like you are sweeping the microphone right now.
Oh, okay.
Let me try something else.
Are you using your headphones? Sorry. Are you using your headphones through your laptop? What you can do is join again through your cell phone. Use your cell phone as the microphone, and put up the videos on your laptop.
What's wrong, Killer? You're hungry. You don't have to wait. You might have to get some chips for a second. Right now, Daddy's working. Is that cool? All right, bring me a bag of chips.
It's like, yeah, I get chips.
Jayden's wearing a wire. Hey, man, can they see this? This is what we were talking about right here. We need Harrison Teeter in Florida. That's a $5 meal. Bro, when I went up to Charleston and I saw that, man, brother, I was like, you can. I don't want to hear shit about grocery store prices when Harrison Teeter out here selling whole birds. He's trying to get back in.
he's trying to see what he can do about his mic. If we want, we can put up his first thing he had.
Right. Well, basically what he was doing right now is he's got some of the clips from Saturday. We'll be putting up a lot of stuff. A lot of the reels will be on Den Media, but we'll have like some more extended video and stuff like that. So my big boys went out here. Click on that's the IG, right? You already clicked on it. So like go to the IG, or is that his page? Or that's on his stuff, or we pulled that up?
This is from his stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's from his.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the click over. Click over. Yeah, that's the one that we need to show right now. That's the regional schedule. Which is fine. My son's first, they were supposed to go to, again, knowing what it's like to get fucked. My son's team was supposed to be at Battle Miami, but we got fucked by some people in the city. But we're not going to do that. We're going to win in spite of. But this is our national team. So we just did Battle Miami on the 18th. If you're in Orlando or around VD weekend, we'll be down there. All my teams will be there. But I think we may end up doing, I got to talk with T because I don't want to do 3 tournaments in a row. But I don't want to wait a whole month before we do our next tournament. So I may have the whole squad at the Villages on February 1st if we get some bread. If the money comes in. If you're willing to donate and you're looking to donate to the MFTK, Team MFTK, or DOMO national team, go to mftkfoundation.com. There are ways to do that. You can even fill out a donor, like something saying that you want to donate, and then we'll reach back out to you. But it's some cool stuff that we're doing, because what I found out is that these little ninjas can eat. That's really where the money gets spent, is in the food. So it's tough. We're going to try to organize this stuff and really shift and push things. But yeah, that is what we're doing. Going on with that. So Pylon is our next true scheduled event. We'll be in Atlanta on the 22nd, and then we'll have a little bit of break and Battle New Orleans. That's the one I'm really ready to go back to. I really enjoyed myself at Battle. Like 7-on-7 is pretty exciting when you're on the outside looking in. I still don't think it's real football, but it's competition, and maybe it's only exciting because my team is good. I'm willing to admit that, but I want to give myself a pat on the back. Oh, you know what we didn't do while we're waiting on Jaylen? We didn't pray. My bad. I apologize. We got to start off with this. We got to, anytime we got to get the prayer. Like this man meant that shit. So. Primo asked me what DOMO means. I have no idea what DOMO means. It's just the name of the brand. I'll find that out. As a guy who's going to end up probably being over marketing for it, I probably should know. Actually, let me ask that question. Shit. So, man, y'all asked some really good questions, man. Love when people ask good questions.
Okay.
Hey, what does DOMO stand for?
Nothing. Do more, say less.
Oh, there we go.
But that's something Kirby Smart came up with. He didn't know what it stood for, and
that's cool.
He said it one day.
That's good. I use Mike's I use stuff from The Standard is the Standard. Mike Norvell did that. He don't even know that he did that, and I've profited off of it. So I'm very because people got mad at me when I'd be like, the standard is the standard. Like when I was judged when he wasn't winning, and they'd be like, well, he just got that. I said, well, he said that shit. He said that when he interviewed with me. I said, I hold you. I don't listen to other people's interviews. I listen to what he told me. And what he told me was the standard was the standard.
The standard is the standard. He know when I got here.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't say tomorrow. He said, I know what it means to coach here. And I said, okay, well, all right, I rocks with you. We can
above the bar or below the bar, period.
We can adjust the standard is a standard. That ain't moving. We can adjust expectations based on the standard, but the standard ain't changed. Just because you a C student don't mean A's ain't the best.
Might be the best you can do.
Yeah, it might be the best you can do. We can lower the expectation for you, but you still are below standard. And only winners get it. Losers, I'm like, hey, that's why nobody will ever remember your name. And that's cool. Right. But no, I was just and I'm gonna get that information from that lady. That's so that y'all that's a Bowles family, so we want to make sure we get that corrected. So
yes,
all right, but I'll make sure we get that. All right, man. That's what I was just trying. So do more, and then hashtag. That's where the say less hashtag comes from.
Yes,
gotcha. All right.
More say less, but in reality, it stands for nothing. If we're looking for a 4-letter word that we can find some domains and social media things that were still tied to it. It was easy to say DOMO, but Kirby didn't know how to say it and didn't know it. When his press conference, he was like, "Man, we just like them kids that was over here with that were playing, man." And I told him, "You got to do more. So all you got to do is just do more." And shit. So he just, all right, do more, say less. But
all right, I'm with it. I like it. All right, man. I'll let you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You got it from the owner. You got that, Primo? Domo. Just should be do more. But Domo, I like it. Domo, do more. Hashtag say less. MFTK. Like, I'm with it. So there we go. That's what Domo stands for. Do more. And this is some of the things that we did with Domo. We actually had 5 scholarships, 6 scholarships picked up over the weekend. 2 by Pilgrims. That's how you know we doing the thing. And we had some Pilgrims going out there. Nothing is better than exciting whites. I'll show before we get to the exciting whites. I want to showcase this kid, and we'll start doing some of this stuff on Big Games Gridiron. We'll get real raw stuff, and this is like Primo. That Cade Fryer is the baby Fryer, so that's Matt Fryer's son, baby boy, and that's is it Camden Fryer? That's at Florida State currently. That's his brother. But this is a young man by the name of he has something that I don't like. He's got 2 last names. But his name is Elijah Caldwell Hardy, and his nickname is Turn Up. With a nickname like Turn Up, you better be able to turn the fuck up. Right. And boy, so this is the one. This is the one who was at the lounge on Friday that had to drive, and this boy slept. He slept so much on Friday that I said, boy, you better have an amazing Saturday. He was sleeping in the chairs at the lounge, like straight up. I said, bro, I could have put you on the couch. We could have put you somewhere comfortable. I said, Turn Up. You can eat whatever you want to eat. We about to leave. What would you like to eat? I want some chicken nuggets, coach. I said, bro, I just said you can have whatever you want to eat. And you saying you only want chicken nuggets? I only want chicken nuggets, coach. All right. This motherfucker can eat chicken nuggets all day. I will buy him. I will get him a chicken nugget scholarship. That's how much Turn Up did. But this is what Turn Up got his first offer from Florida Atlantic University. More to come. The kid balled out. He had a day. I think if Jaden put the highlight up there, you'll see he was all over the highlight. He had 3 interceptions, 1 against South Florida Express. On day 1, and he literally what he did to a kid jamming him yesterday is illegal in a lot of states. Like there was literally kidnapping.
I interrupted because a white boy just did something naturally. But right here,
when we were doing
young man right here, Mike
literally dunked on my 4-star corner from Mandarin, Brody Jennings. And it gave me pause. So I had to like stop. But yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Sorry, we got interrupted because a white boy just did something immaculate. But right here, everybody, this young man right here might have the MVP of day one right here. Young man by the name of Turn Up, big physical. I seen him out here, basically kidnapping wide receivers. Shit. Kidnapping wide receivers. Really did some good. We got 3 picks so far today. 3 picks. We still got a little bit more time. Got one against South Florida Express. Everybody said it's supposed to be the best team in the nation, but
supposed to.
With Domo out here,
Domo
right here. So again, we making noise day one. Got to come in. We fucked up the first one, but we're gonna get it back next. We're gonna get it back tomorrow. So y'all make sure y'all watch. Turn up. Sorry, we got interrupted because a white boy just did something.
Good kid. I don't know. But the other thing too is I don't know how Turn Up was a little active, man. I don't know how Turn Up got his name, but I think he might have used to be turned up a little bit too much. But he got like a whole tattoo from here to here that says family. Turn Up might have been a little active. Very well behaved kid though. The whole weekend, not a lick of trouble on my end. All of my guys were well behaved. I was not surprised, but just really happy. About that. I was really happy about how well behaved all the guys were. Can't wait to keep doing this and letting y'all get a chance to experience these Domo kids. As college coaches are now texting me right now, and that's fucking aggravating. But what else I was saying? We got other Domo shit. Or is Jayden still trying to get connected?
Jayden, you there? You.
Yeah, now Cade is one of my favorite Pilgrims. He had a couple touchdowns yesterday. Had a bigger day last week, but he's doing pretty. He's doing good. I was so pumped for him getting his first offer. This was I won't, I will take credit for it, but it's just great timing. But he plays for Bill Reagan's, former FSU legend as well. And Lawrence Dawsey, a lot of FSU connections with this one right here. But Caden is a really, really one of those real, like all the fucking stereotypes that you can have of white kids in the combine in the NFL. Caden is that. Like Caden is like scrappy, more quick than fast, hard worker. I can't tell you how much the Friars are. How much of a privilege it is to have them be a part of the Domo national team. Miss Fryer got active. The boys needed some water. She went and did something that it's hard for me to do, and stand in the concession stand lines. So she went out there and got the waters for the kids. But I'm so first of many to come. FAU had a good conversation with Cade as well. He should be getting this offseason is going to be really, really big for him. So we also had 3 kids get offers by University of Miami. Honor from out of San Diego that plays for us. Prince John from out of the Valdosta area. Somebody else got an offer. So I know we left with 3. Bryson and Wingo already had offers from Miami. And then another kid that stood out, I like the running back, Deron Foster. He performed well. So all right, that's what that. Did he put any of the video up? Or do we have any of our No, we don't have that. All right. Go back to my Twitter real quick so we can show one more thing of 7v7. Scroll down. Keep on. That's me. No, that's terrible. More clean. All right, play this right here. This is a day one recap. We have the day two recap coming up, but like you're gonna see number 4, Samarian Wingo. We want him. Trust me. If you're a Florida, if you're a fan of football, this kid is amazing. But just watch a little bit of this, and then you'll see another white boy that dunks on my kid, but like you also see turn up all over that. So you might gotta blow it up. That's turn up right there with the interception. Watch this. That's South Florida Express, by the way. That's Trenard Roberts. That's Pringle. Top corner. That's turn up again on South Florida Express. That's my Pilgrim from Nebraska on Brody Jennings. That's my quarterback to D5. And that's what's 0? That's Showtime. That's Showtime. All right. There's a little day one highlights. We went 2-1 day one. Our first game we didn't win. We had some bullshit happen, but yeah, man, it was overall really, really good, really, really good day. We'll have more video coming up on Big Games Gridiron, and the reels will be on Den Media Group. So if they're not on all your social medias, please check them out. Please share, please support that as we try to grow this. All right. Going into what we got to talk about. So, we got a commitment? Oh, that's far away from now. Well, yeah, that's 2 years. So 27 is 2 years. So is that up or? No, I didn't put it up. Okay. Somebody asked me about how recruitment is going. We had they asked about another legacy, the tight end from Bowles. Really, really good. Current commit to Ohio State. Was actually talking about him on Thursday because, guys know I coach lacrosse at Bowles. We were discussing, I can't think of his name, though. His dad was an offensive lineman at Florida State and for the Jags. Really good one. Actually has a brother at North Carolina State that's a linebacker, Fordham. Fordham, that is the tight end that was at junior day. We had a big junior day at Florida State last weekend. A good amount of kids that have gone there. Hopefully we'll get Vari up there as well. I got to call him. Vari got to get on this team. We got some running backs that was dropping the ball. I don't do that shit. But this young man right here, let's find some film on him. I don't know. He's a 2027 kid. He's committed. That's a long time away. Long way from here. But let's see if we can find some film, and then I can, tell you how excited I am about him or not. But again, 2027 is still trying to get measurables. Oh, did I also say my Knox, our quarterback at Mandarin, got picked up an offer from Auburn as well. Let's see. Just put huddle. It says right there at the top. Yeah. That might not be the same kid. That's his senior year. He's not a senior. No, that's a kid. Well, he's from Georgia. No, that's a unit kid. That's another Jaylen Scott. Yeah, that's not the same one. Scott is his name. Yeah. Let's see. No, that's First Coast. Don't know who that is. He's a corner, so just go to the Rivals. If he's on the Rivals recruiting, and then it's somewhere there should be some video of him. Typically, if they have his name highlighted, scroll up, like click on his name, and scroll down. They got no video of this shit. All right, put Jaylen Scott, Mobile, Alabama. We'll find it. But if he's a DB, I'm with it. I don't really care as much about DB as a wide receiver. I got to see offensive guys. I got to see something special. See, we already struggling on MLK Day. What up? No reparations, no vote. Yeah, that's some athlete. Williamson athlete was just okay. I hate when they throw commercials on this. Everybody gets paid off of these jets then. All right. Oh, Jaden just needs to be added to the stage. You heard me?
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now, bro. You good?
Okay, bet.
Sounds a lot better.
Okay, yeah. I had to move right quick. So okay, cool. I'll mute myself.
All right. So I'm assuming it's a kick return. Okay. Explosive athlete. Always show a kickoff return as a first play. All right. Pick six. Probably wasn't the best. Like, it looks like he was getting all spun around and shit, but it still worked out. All right, you can play safety. Nice. Ball hawk. Okay, so he's a safety. All right, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think he looks like he's instinctual with the balls in there. This is what I want to see. Yeah, that's what I want to see. We can X that clip out. Now that's it. Yeah, he like his. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Should he just play wide receiver? How'd that ball get in there?
Damn, he was the one who recovered that? Damn.
No, he's nice for sure.
Yeah.
He's nice.
No way. No way. No way. Oh. And he's hit. He's giving melatonin out. I like when it comes time to make the tackle, he's coming from far away. He's got good anticipation. Like, he's able to follow through with bullshit, and then when he comes, he's bringing his hips. He's bringing some violence. Like, look at this. Like, that's good. Like, he's able to avoid being blocked. He's taking a good angle, and then look, he sees that. Like, we have guys who just sit back and watch. If somebody would have killed us with a double, with a pump or something, we'd have been screwed. Damn. Hey man, I've seen enough. Sign me up. Keep this jit. Come on, Pete. Come on, Sertain. Do your job. Don't let this kid go away. I like this kid, man. All right. Well, Jaden, you take over, bub. What we got next?
So we got this the MLK post by FSU I wanted to share. I don't know if we had it up, but I didn't include your quote tweet, James, because I didn't know what that meant. So
so you don't know about Turbo. You don't you weren't at Florida State. You were at Florida State during the tag era, right?
No, I graduated. I went from 21 to 24.
Okay, so you was always Norville. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so this is good. This is clean. Everything you're supposed to do for MLK edit. That's it, right there. Nothing more, nothing less. Miles, go back to my page. And I remember this day so epically. It's right here. So just block back out of that. My boy Hove called me and said, "You ain't gonna never believe what Turbo just did." And Turbo was Tag's graphic guy. Man, Turbo, keep scrolling out. Turbo went right there. Turbo made an edit and he sent it he showed it to Tag. Tag said no, like he thought he had some heat right here, man. I'll never forget this. This man said no. He sent it to Hove, and Hove said, "No, man, that's stupid. Don't do that." Then he showed it to Tag, and Tag said, "Man, don't you post that shit. It's a picture of MLK wearing a Nike glove, an oversized Nike glove with the do something. And we will be ridiculed for this for the rest of our Florida State lives." This is so anti-MLK.
Yeah.
Is I don't know what's worse, this graphic or the MLK club flyers. And we got roasted so bad nationally on this day. Black coach doing all that stuff. It was really when we all should have known, like, hey, this is going to end very soon. So, but yeah, man, that's I'll never forgive Turbo for. I don't even know if Turbo's working anymore now after that. So, and rightfully so. Like, I'd rather see MLK on club flyers because that's at least relative. Like MLK probably would be in would be in the club. But this shit right here, man, Turbo was black. Turbo was definitely a black guy. Turbo was definitely fired. And it definitely he was so mad, he put it on his own personal page. Like he just thought he thought people were trying to hate on him and didn't want to see him shine. He just could not take the critique. And like that day he should have been fired, but Tag kept him on along with a bunch of other people that he probably should have let go. But that's a whole nother story. Tag's gonna always have a rough day, MLK. And with the Ravens losing, probably not helping them either. So, but all right, on to the next. That was what I was talking about right there, though, Jaden.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, but I feel like I just filtered it automatically with like, I don't even know what this is, that I didn't even realize that was what you were talking about.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was bad. But next we got the men's basketball. So we got a W against Georgia Tech, doing our thing. And we got to talk about your cousin, James Jameer. He was doing his thing as well on the court. Let me pull this up for you guys right quick. All right. So, yeah, we played Georgia Tech, and I'll just read you guys the box score from the game to give y'all guys the stats. Like I said, James Jameer did well. He had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 for 7 from 3-point, 50% field goal percentage, and he had 2 steals as well. We had Taylor Bowen, 20 points and 4 rebounds, doing his thing as well. And Malik Ewan, 17 points and 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. So the Knowles are everywhere doing their thing. And huge shout out to them. And huge shout out to the women's team as well. Tania doing her thing as well. Balling as usual. I'm going to get that pulled up for you right here. And Michaela Timpson doing her thing as well for the Seminoles, breaking records. She has 42 career double-doubles and is now the program leader for double-doubles in FSU women's basketball history. So huge shout out to Michaela doing her thing. She had another double-double this game as well. And, you know, we got to shout out to Nia. Man, James, she's having one of the best seasons of a Seminole. She's leading points per game over Juju. It's crazy, but share this with you all right here. But yeah, Tania's doing her thing. They played Miami, beat the U by 22 points. Huge shout out to her. So I'm going to read y'all some stats right quick. Tania Latson had 30 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. And then, you know, Michaela Timpson had a double-double with 10 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. So doing their thing on the court. Huge shout out to the Lady Seminoles. And this is a tremendous season they're having, especially with Tania Latson. She's doing her thing for the team, averaging 25 plus points per game this season. She's averaging 26.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. A very, very good, and even she can be a very great piece for her draft. She's a junior, 5'8" from Miami. So, man,
can she get drafted, or do they have to wait 3 years, or is it 4 years?
I think it's 4 years. They have to do 4 years in women's basketball. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has 1 more year. So looking like a nice, definitely top WNBA draft pick with her numbers she's putting up this year. So huge shout out to the Lady Seminoles. And speaking of them beating Miami, James, you sent me the Wisconsin-Miami tampering situation that ensued. So I'm going to get that picture pulled up for you all just so you can see what we're talking about. So James, just before we dive into the details, just give people like a quick overview or summary of what happened in this case before we get into the nitty gritty.
Well, first, he hired a terrible attorney in Darren Heitner. Second, there's multiple different kind of contracts you can get, but with the house settlement, you can now schools can control their NIL stuff. So like you can directly sign an NIL with the school. And what Big Ten schools and what a lot of schools are going to do is they're taking their money and giving a percentage of basically the television revenues to athletes. And he signed a really good, I guess, a really, really good deal. But that left him contractually obligated to the University of Wisconsin for 2 years. And he just signed it. And so Wisconsin is basically saying, we're not letting you out of this contract. You still have contractual obligations that you will not be able to hold up if you're at the University of Miami. We're going to hold you accountable to what it is that you said you want to do. And that's basically the gist of what it is. Miami's trying to say that this isn't, tough, but like if he's already received money, he signed his contract in December. So, with the idea of staying on for a long time. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what James was talking about, we'll get into some of the main ideas and the word for word from this statement. So we are disappointed that Xavier Lucas has chosen to withdraw from the University of Wisconsin. So him and Wisconsin entered a 2-year binding NIL to reflect his strong commitment with the program, and he had a separate agreement with the Varsity Collective. His agreement with Wisconsin Athletics included substantial financial compensation for Xavier. Under the terms of the agreement between Xavier and Wisconsin Athletics, it remains in effect and enforceable. And yeah, like James was saying, they having these contract obligations and this lack of clarity, and obviously this speaks on Miami too, when a lot of people were saying Miami tampering and everything like that under the sun. And do you think more of the tampering stuff will get revealed with this NIL stuff that's been happening in college for a long time?
Man, tampering definitely happens. They just got to figure out what's egregious. But yeah, I think if this case goes to trial or gets to discovery is a motherfucker. If it gets to discovery, it's gonna not look. It's not gonna look good. This is not gonna look good at all. But I'm here for all of it. I think Miami's definitely tampering and trying. Every school is. So I get it.
Yeah, it's like you said, if it goes to trial, we'll see how it impacts the sports world. And I know, Miles, we got a video I got in the outline pulled up about Travis Hunter at the Polynesian Bowl. And James, did you get a chance to see this clip? A lot of people were freaking out.
Yeah, it's very athletic still. Like, to not get landed on, but I don't. Yeah, he needs to sat down somewhere, man, and just chill out until after the draft. Get your bag and then go do all the. But it's cool that he's still trying to live his best life. So, kudos to him. So let's watch it and let's critique what was going down. Excuse me. At first, I was like, the Polynesian Bowl is a high school game. Like, why is Travis playing in this? But then I realized that I wonder if his brother is in it as a junior, but like he was there, and just it's cool to see the energy that he's bringing. Oh. He sees it and then he just avoids it.
I feel bad for his brother. Oh my gosh, that hurt.
Can I be a hater? Permission to be a hater?
Yeah.
I don't. You're supposed to be on Domo. He chose South Florida Express. He chose South Florida Express over us. So no. Yeah. That definitely, like, his brother. That's when you land like that. That's not like, he got up there though.
Yeah,
that's a long way to go.
They kind of like, what do you do after that? Do you pretend not to be embarrassed?
Yeah, man, you just shit happens, man. But I definitely, I'm gonna be a hater. I mess around.
That's scary.
Number one was supposed to be, if that's his, you know what? No, I'm a hater. I'm hating. But it does look like a dance move going wrong. But I would not want, if Travis Hunter was my client, I would not want him. I would have been clutching my pearls right there.
Yeah, I know that fall was pretty scary. But tonight is the college football playoff championship game between Notre Dame and Ohio State. So, James, we got to shout out to Hard Rock. Hey, we're going to get that Hard Rock sponsorship one day, trust.
One day. Somebody going to give us some gambling sponsorships.
We're going to get the Hard Rock sponsorship because we be shouting them out, showing them love. And I just have a picture of the odds right here. We'll take a look at it. I screenshotted this right before the show this morning. So I don't know if anything changed, but it's probably unlikely. So let me explain y'all the odds right quick. So the odds are Ohio State is favored by 8.5 points. So 9 points pretty much. The over-under total for the total score is 45.5, so 46 points. And the money line for the game is Ohio State, -375, meaning you have to bet $375 to make $100 of profit. And with Notre Dame, the money line's plus 275. So $100 will get you $275 of profit. So, James, what are you taking for tonight's game? If you had to call on our old boy Luke for some options, or if you just have any in mind you've been thinking of.
Man. If Ohio State had anybody other than Will Howard at the quarterback, I would just be like, that's Ohio State's easily 14 points better than Notre Dame. Ohio State doesn't apparently do well against quarterbacks that are mobile, and Riley Leonard is pretty mobile. I'm not going to bet a lot of money, but I'm going to fall back into the situations that Coach Bowden did. And just like how I'm going to pick my person who I want, even though the Rams kind of made me mad because I kind of wanted them to win, but who has the most Mandarin Mustangs on their roster? That'd be Notre Dame. I'm going to say Chris Mitchell is going to have a big game. And Notre Dame, I'm going to take Notre Dame and the under.
I'm not
going to put $100 on it, but I'm going to take Notre Dame and the under, though.
Shout out to Luke. He had Notre Dame plus 8.5. So what that means is Notre Dame would have to win the game, or they would have to lose by 8 points or below to get that odd. So shout out to Luke for that. So James, what did you say your odds were?
I said Notre Dame in the under, outright. Still not enough money. Not enough money for me to care. Like, for what I bet, it's just not enough money for me to care. Like, I'm not putting $100 on the fucking game. But $5 to win 35 if I took Notre Dame in the under. And if I would have taken Notre Dame with plus 8.5 plus the under, I'd get $5 to win me 15. I'm not.
I think it might go into overtime. I got a feeling. I don't know why.
I can see that. Did you see the thing I sent you in the story? Not story. I'm in the DMs on IG. Ever since the South had to start paying athletes. It reminds me of a calendar we put up a year ago. Not a calendar, a map.
Oh my god!
Map was where slavery took place in the United States for the majority of the places where most of the black, and then you take the same map and you put where most of the black athletes are in the NCAA, and you can't tell the difference, right? It's like literally the entire South, and then it's sprinkled in the North where Columbus, Ohio is, and where this was like, well, that's not the map, but like this was hilarious. Like ever since they wanted to play black people in the South. Every time they do this, man. Every time they do this is what happens. Oh man, it's funny, man. Like it was funny. Like that first comment to the right, Ronnie the Eighth Wonder. You could clearly tell reading comprehension is not where he is. He says, "Which region has won the most?" And the point is, they just started paying athletes recently. So like, it's just, anyways. I thought that was funny, man. Kyle Corner put side note, but there should be some TV shows on about MLK. My son is really interested in him and loves his speeches. MLK is the guy who's not taught properly. Like the MLK that we were raised to not like Malcolm X and raised to like MLK, but in the end of their lives, Malcolm X was more like MLK. The MLK we were raised to know. And MLK, it was more like Malcolm X. And I would inbox me. I'll send you some good stuff, man. I'll send you some speeches, and I'll send you some of the other different things about him. But he was I always remember, you always hear this big game quote: good men ain't great, and great men ain't necessarily good. And he was a great man. But he wasn't good to everybody, or what we were perceived. He had some flaws, in vices. Never trust a man who doesn't have any vices. I can tell you that much. All right. But inbox me. I'll send you some stuff that you can show your son on MLK that I know about. But all right, we got the who are you? What do you have, Jada, for the national championship?
If it was me, I'd probably go Notre Dame, the money line, and the under.
Is it wrong that I bet based upon if I feel like I'm going to get a good ROI? Or if I don't like it, I just won't bet. But like, I don't want to just like, maybe Ohio State will win. Probably Ohio State will win. But like, but what are you going to win? Like, I guess it's still better than putting your money in the bank, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an odd one tonight too, but it's 7:30 Eastern tonight on ESPN. If you guys want to check that out. So now, man, we're about to get into the NFL weekend. How crazy was that, James? Man, what games did you tune into, James?
Full transparency, I didn't watch shit.
Oh yeah, you were too busy.
I was too busy. Like I was either driving or I was out at the park, and Miami fucked up my entire Miami fucked up my whole weekend, man. Like we were there at UM for 4 hours while games were being played. Like we didn't need to be up there. We were there entirely too long. But yeah, so but that aggravated me. But I've seen clips and I've read stuff. So obviously Kansas City did what Kansas City normally does. They just won like the old white man at the YMCA, fundamental basketball. They just know how to win. Is that accurate?
Oh, it's funny you say that because a lot of people went to Twitter and talked about the refs and the Chiefs missed calls that they should have had called on them, and D'Amico Ryan and CJ Stroud in the post games were saying they knew what this battle was when they're stepping into the game already, alluding to the referees playing a role in the game. So, typical.
I hate when people do that, and there is true stuff that happens.
Oh, Miles, can you pull up the videos? I got a lot of somebody did it like a 6-video thread
of them cheating.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of proof, but keep going. My bad. What were you saying, James? Did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I cut you off, but yeah, 14-23, Chiefs took home the W against the Texans, and like we were mentioning, there was a lot of discourse around this game. Obviously, the Chiefs, number 1 seed in the AFC, and this is one of the. This James is this one is interesting to me. So the Chiefs were 9.5-point favorites, and so the Texans missed a field goal, and the Chiefs were placed in this position right here, 4th and 15, and look what they did to get the 9.5-point spread. Can you exit out of the full screen, Miles, for the comment? No, I'm the caption. My bad, the caption. Oh yeah, the 9. I just want to make sure my number is correct. 9.5. Yeah, it's crazy, but no. Just read you off some stats too, James. Some of the players: Patrick Mahomes, 16-25, 177 yards, 1 touchdown. He got sacked 3 times, 15 yards. CJ Stroud, 19-28, 245 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Joe Mixon, 18 carries, 88 yards at 1 touchdown. And then Yeah, Kareem
It
Hunt.
sounds like they just couldn't get in the end zone. Sounds like that's not a referee problem. That sounds like they got enough yards to win. They couldn't finish the drill.
Yeah, they could not. They actually had more yards than the Chiefs, 336 total yards compared to 212, which is insane. So just to preface for all of these NFL games, each of the winners of these NFL games from this weekend had less total yards than the opponents they played and beat. That happened through each game this weekend. So like I just said, the Texans had 336 total yards and lost the game. They had more yards than the Chiefs. The Chiefs only had 212. It's crazy. Crazy. So, Miles, we got the next video of D'Amico Ryans having his post-game interview, like I mentioned. And then we got CJ Stroud having his post-game press conference. And I got that video thread of the Chiefs, missed Chiefs penalties going, right? So, yeah, this is D'Amico Ryans, everybody.
Yeah, we knew going into this game, man, it was us versus everybody. Right? When I say everybody, it's everybody, all of whatever. Everybody, the naysayers, the doubt, right?
I know.
Everybody.
Way to clean it up, D'Amico, because you know they're gonna find you. You know, like if you said the refs, they're gonna find. Man, it's everything in life has privilege. Again, the thing that's annoying is to not recognize you have the privilege. Patrick Mahomes has pretty girl privilege because he fucking wins. Like, you got to go in and take it. You didn't take it. You just went in and, like, you know, your guy didn't make the plays. And yes, Patrick, was that a ticky-tack call? Did he sell it a little bit? Yeah. But you already know that's going to happen. Like, and on top of that, your team has a history of decapitating quarterbacks. Maybe if you didn't try to kill Trevor Lawrence a few weeks ago, maybe they wouldn't call those kind of penalties on you. But, like, I think that's just like, D'Amico, you played. Don't take away from you the fact that you coached a good game. Just say, hey, man, you know, it is what it is. We didn't go out there and we didn't do what we were supposed to do. We didn't win to get the outcome didn't happen. Again, I hate to interject myself on this, but like the two games that we lost last weekend were definitely caused by the refs, but we fucking lost. It is what it is. Me saying that ain't gonna go fucking change it. But, you know, go out and force the best quarterback in football to make mistakes. And you didn't. At home, with one of the more elite in football, you gotta do your thing, man. They were not able to get it done, and that's the reality. And they'll get better, but they weren't better that week.
Yeah, the Texans fell short to the Chiefs. They had just a penalty differential between them. Texans had 8 penalties, 82 yards, compared to the Chiefs, 4 penalties, 29 yards. And then the time of possession, the top for Texans, 33 minutes, 26 seconds, compared to the Chiefs having less time of possession with 26 minutes and 34 seconds as well. So, man, it's crazy. Chiefs won this game with less time in possession and less yards. Total yards.
Typically not how it works, but it worked. So they just got, again, just crazy that the Chiefs are going to lose somebody that we think that they're going to need, and they're just going to get better. You know who's kicking themselves? Well, I mean, his baby mamas aren't, because he's boosting the account. Oh, who needs a child income tax credit when you're getting paid $100,000 a year to have a kid, to take care of a kid? But what is Cheetah thinking about his decisions in life now? Like, they only got better when he left. You left the best quarterback to go with concussion with the Pineapple Boy. Got to be more careful. But I do think a lot of the roughing the passer calls that they do, and it's soft ass shit, but it's part of the game. It is what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, so we got the CJ Stroud video pulled up for you guys right quick. And before we get this video started, just going off what James was saying, like, you know who they kept showing at the game, James?
Taylor?
And guess who was with her, sitting right next to her?
Brittany?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh.
So this is bigger than football now, if you know what I'm saying.
It's by average. It's marketing.
Yep. So it's getting crazy for the NFL out here. So the Chiefs are, these stars are gonna want to pop out for the Super Bowl, and so that, yeah, I'll leave it at that. But now we got CJ Stroud kind of piggybacking off the sentiments of what I was saying.
Yeah, those things are tough. I'm not going to go back and forth on what I thought was a call, what I thought wasn't a call, and, it's one of those things you kind of know what's up before you even walk in the arena. And we got to be better and just being accountable and sound. And, some things, I think we had a couple calls that weren't called that I'm begging for, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, I can't argue with the ref and at the same time play football. I got to go and do my job. So, I would say, it's definitely some things that I would question, but at the same time, they're the professionals. They're getting paid to be refs, and, they did ultimately their best. And, but, this kind of thing, it's us against the world, when you're playing in these type of environments and games. Yeah, those things are tough. I'm not going to go back and forth on what I thought was a call, what I thought wasn't a call, and, it's one of those things you kind of know what's up before you even walk in the arena. And we got to be better and just being accountable and sound. And, some things, I think we had a couple calls that weren't called that I'm begging for, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, I can't argue with the ref and at the same time play football. I got to go and do my job. So, I would say, it's definitely some things that I would question, but at the same time, they're the professionals. They're getting paid to be refs, and, they did ultimately their best. And, but, this kind of thing, it's us against the world, when you're playing in these type of environments and games.
Us against the world when you're playing in these type of environments and games.
Nobody, again, when you don't have the privilege, it stinks. But when you have the opportunity to take it from them, it's like when you're okay. Who was it? It was two boxers. Winky Wright fought. Anybody in the comments who follows boxing, I can't think of his name. Black guy. He went to jail. I think he's a Hall of Fame boxer as well. Winky Wright won that fight, but he wasn't the champion. You don't go for, unless you've clearly dominated the champ the entire fight, you don't try to go for points. Like, now you're going up for style. You have to literally knock the champion out. And they had an opportunity to knock the champion out, and they didn't knock the champion out. You can't cry about it if that's what happened. You don't get to cry about it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to tell you, but that's just the truth. It's unfortunate. You did everything. You know what? It reminded me a lot of the Jags game when we played them 2 years ago when I was there. Jags had every opportunity to win. There was some calls that didn't go the Jags' way, but they also didn't do what they were supposed to do. The Jags had opportunities to win. They fumbled the ball while they were going into the end zone. They still had a chance with 2 minutes left to be able to come back and win that game, and they did not. So, I don't like it, but show me a level where referees always call it perfectly. Show me a game where referees call it perfectly, and show me a game where people. Again, I like when refs give me honesty, right? Old head, it was an old head referee, right? And he was just like, I was like, you didn't see that? You didn't see that guy just pull my guy? He's like, I ain't gonna hold you, coach. This was exciting. I got caught up in watching the game. You know what? I shook his hand, said, fair enough, my man. Fair enough. You didn't lie to me. You just did and try to patronize me. You told me the truth. And Brady's had that. Mahomes has it now. You know who else? Cam Newton never got it. So like hey man, I don't know what to tell you. Become the best, and then they'll give you something. Doesn't make it right. You can cry about it, or you can accept it. Or I mean, let me rephrase that. Not accept it. You can make yourself aware of it, and that's all you can do is be aware.
So we were talking about the refs. So next thing I got linked up is the list. It's a X thread, so all the videos will be, one on top of the other of the missed Chiefs penalties, like you said. So we can see some of the calls and see how questionable, reasonable, or if everyone's just being out of pocket, reacted to it online. After watching the videos, some of them were a little bit excessive, I would say, but not all of them. But like you're saying, you know how it is with the privilege, like you were saying. So yeah, we're getting that pulled up. This game was just so, man, it just shows, improves you even more. You can't go against the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Definitely. All right.
These are the plays.
Yeah, this is the Twitter thread of them.
All right. Okay, pause. All right. I agree. Can I preface this by saying I agree? Look at his helmet and look where his hands are. And what is the new rule that the NFL is saying that they're trying to go with quarterbacks? There are two places where you cannot hit the quarterback. You cannot just dive at the knee, and I think that came after Brady. And they don't want you hitting the head. That's probably all the referee looked at, was like he saw his helmet, he saw the hands, and immediately said, that's roughing the passer. I don't agree with it. But you left out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why they called that. I feel like I'm about to sound like a Chiefs apologist here. And I don't want to sound like a Chiefs apologist. But yeah. Let's see the next. Let's see the next one. Let's see if the next one is just more egregious than this. Okay. Good catch. What did he want?
For the hip drop tackle.
I forgot.
Yeah,
hip drop is crazy.
Man, listen, dude. That's not how he went originally. It's just like the guy kept fighting. A hip drop is literally how you went in to tackle him. That wasn't like, all right, we're looking for fine. Okay. Again, fine. That one's more than the other one. All right, it's 3-6. What was this one? Go back to
a potential offsides call.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't see that. That looks like a reach.
Slow motion.
They went at the same time, bro. Like, dude, like you're okay. 1 for 3 right now. And did he miss this?
Yeah, he missed it. But
That wasn't what made him miss it. The guy wasn't even there to block it. So yeah, so you're 1 for 3 right now. This is a penalty. This is a penalty. He is clearly giving himself up, and look where they hit him at. Bump the other stuff. Look where he's hit. Up a little earlier, but guess what? You literally knocked a quarterback out for basically the rest of the season a few weeks ago. They want to say he rolled the back. He was early. I bet you, though, if we show every pass clip, both sides have things like that have happened. Like, okay, so somebody's going in here and literally showing why this guy is wrong. It's not like it was not clean, man. But anyways, they're playing in Kansas City next week. It should be a good one, though.
Yep, Kansas City and the Buffalo Bills are the AFC conference matchup for next week. So next game we'll get into is the Commanders versus Lions game. Jayden Daniels, man, he won the LFG award. Tom Brady has an award with Fox called the LFG Award. Let's effing go award. And Jayden Daniels won the MVP of that. And they beat the Lions 45-31. They are NFC Championship bound for the first time since 1992. And James, let me read you some of Jayden Daniels' stats just so you can see what he was doing as a rookie. 22 of 31, 299 passing yards.
Why are they using the Friends logo?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
299 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, sacked 0 times, 16 carries, 51 yards on the ground. So he had 350 total yards of offense.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was looking scary out there. And the Lions, key thing for the Lions, they had 4 interceptions and 1 fumble loss, resulting in.
Yeah. Jared Goff definitely needs to get Mr. Go 30. Moment's too big, pissed out his leg.
He had 3 interceptions, and actually the last one was by Jamison Williams on a trick play, and he just, had a horrible throw. And we're going to get into some of the Jayden Daniels hype train with this. Did you hear about his VR training that he required by the Commanders?
Yeah, that's something interesting. Like I've seen there are some VR companies that let you. There was actually, it was a QB one I seen Denny do a couple years ago, where you you're in a room and they actually tries to you can put plays in, and like your arm mechanics, everything has to be on point for you to be able to throw it the proper way, and you have to get rid of it on time, or it'll show like you got sacked. It'll show you. It's actually good, kind of interesting visual training.
So Jayden Daniels utilizes these similar VR methods to train, and he does this at 1.75 times speed. So he does it a little faster to play with his mind and to process things faster. So let's just read some cool things about Jayden Daniels and the VR usage. So it all started when he was at LSU, and these 2 German entrepreneurs approached the school with this company. They had a VR company designed for soccer, but then eventually transitioned to American football. And the director of performance innovation and assistant at LSU decided to bring it in for Jayden Daniels to use. And he just saw the benefits happen so fast for him. And he uses this for 0 physical toll. That's one of the main benefits of it for these athletes, so they don't have to endure as much pain as they would through practice, but still getting reads and still understanding the quarterback speeding and timing. And he's been keeping it ever since he required it by the Commanders to implement in his workout. So, man, he was doing big things out there, James, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
they paying him NIL when he was
Probably.
And we have his passing chart right here. I'm pulling up for you guys. Just want to shout out Amazon Next Gen with this great infographic. So right here, Jayden Daniels excelled in the most difficult passing situations against the Lions versus the Blitz, 12 of 16 for 191 yards and a touchdown. Over 2.5 seconds, 10 of 16, 172 yards and a touchdown. And under pressure, 7 of 9, 109 yards. And he was sacked 0 times. And
how many throws did he have?
31.
So I want people to look at this. And I'm looking at what's he got? 10. So throws, deep throws, which would be considered over 10 yards. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. So a third of his no, I'm wrong. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 throws. I'll go 8. 8 throws over 10 yards. And you said he threw it 31 times? Yep. So a quarter of his throws were deep. And not even that deep. So like when a lot of people are like going for like trying to do like 7-on-7, we're trying to do like look at where most of look how many throws were behind the line of scrimmage. I'm telling you, this is how football is played, guys. You have to take what they give you, and you take you pick and choose your shots when you see them. But this was extremely precise. It's very good. Kudos to him.
Definitely excited to see him match up in the NFC Championship game against the Eagles. I'm excited to see what it will lead to. And Miles, we got the video of Jayden Daniels. This is every 3rd down and 4th down conversion compiled into a single video, so we can see his decision making when it comes to key drives in the game. And super excited to share this with you all, just to show how much this VR training is paying off.
All right, so 4th and 3. This is a short. Good catch. Eventually, it was going to come to bite them, and they just weren't able to get any pressure on Jayden Daniels. Man, kudos to the Commanders for being able to take advantage of this. But like, I feel bad because the Lions literally had this team was built for this year. This was a good team. It's just stinks when you run out of bodies, man.
Yeah, faced a number of injuries on the defensive side of the ball, like you said. But so next thing we will transition to, you alluded to this earlier about how you were disappointed with the Rams' loss to the Eagles. And
before I say that, can I say this? I'm not as disappointed anymore because the call I got, I might be getting tickets to this game. Free tickets to this game.
Do you need a video guy, James, by chance?
I mean, shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold. Like he told me how much the tickets were. You know how much the tickets are?
Yeah. The world need to know.
$400.
Oh dang.
A piece. But he said I'm good. He said I'm good. So I'll know this week. They'll give it to. He's put it in. So like I said, I kind of do want to. I don't want to travel anymore. I'm tired. And this is the only weekend for like the next probably 5 or 6 weekends where I won't have to travel. But do you turn this down? Like, what do I do here? Like, people in the chat, what do I? Okay, so. Miles, I might have to ask you to open up the lounge on Saturday. Saturday, like at 12, my half sister's having a baby shower at the lounge. I don't want to miss the baby shower. I don't like baby showers in general, but like I feel bad about that. There's something going on Friday. I just can't remember. something. Then there's a party on Saturday that I'm supposed to be going to. Well, if the game's on Sunday, it doesn't fucking matter, right? Like if the Commanders Eagles game is on Sunday, doesn't matter.
Sunday.
It is on Sunday?
Yeah, it's
Do we know what time?
3:30. It's either 3:30 or 6:30.
Then that's good. That could be done. I can get a flight.
3 o'clock. It's at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. I could get back. They're direct flights from Jacksonville to Philly. You said it's at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Let's all right, go ahead and talk about why I'm trying to see if I can plan a trip. Let's go ahead. You go ahead and discuss.
Yeah, if you need a camera guy, let me know. It's sounding a little. But anyways. I'm gonna try to see. I got to get on the sideline. I got to get me on the side. I want to take the Mike Norvell photos. Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Norvell and D. Ray was on the sideline, man. I want that kind of love. I just want to take the pictures a little bit. I don't want to be there the whole game. Just pregame.
True.
Let's see. I mean, well, let me go ahead. Let's talk about this game, because obviously New York should be kicking themselves in the ass right now.
The Rams lost to the Eagles 22-28 in a cold Philly game, and Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley are the first teammates to have 40-plus yard rush yards in the playoffs since 1963 Chargers, and they're doing their thing on the offensive side on the ball as well. Jalen Hurts, though, not a big throw of the football this game, James. He only had 128 yards, 15 of 20 completions. Matthew Stafford, 26 of 44, and 2 touchdowns to his name. Kyron Williams had 2 major fumbles, James, and Jared Verse was doing good, and Braden Fisk, they each had a sack. So huge shout out to the Knowles. And like you said, we got a video of Mike Norvell being at the games because there were 5 Seminoles at the Rams and Eagles game.
They robbed us of the playoffs, man. That defense alone might have been able to carry us.
The Rams? Oh, no, my bad. Last year.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, for sure, especially with the dogs we had on defense. Jared Verse, 4 total tackles, and all of those were solo. 2 sacks and 3 tackles for loss, and 2 QB hits. Braden Fisk, 1 total tackle, which was a solo, a sack, and a tackle for loss, and a QB hit as well. So these boys are looking scary, James, and they're only rookies, and they're the first rookie duo to record a sack in the same postseason game in franchise history. The first rookie duo in franchise history to do so. So they're breaking records, James, for LA already.
They doing the damn thing, man. Kudos to them, man. I love seeing Seminoles do well. We still have a Seminole represented. We have I always call him. He looks like Michael Jackson in one of the movies, but I can't think my dog tall one. Arizona State versus Arizona State. Jaden Daniels versus 6'7" Johnny Wilson. That's crazy. That's wild. But be good. It's gonna be. I wonder what the weather's gonna be like. It's gonna be cold. Is it worth sitting in gym pop? I wonder or if I'll have good. Ooh, it's 38 degrees outside right now. Jacksonville tripping. Man, bro. Ooh, that's stupid right now.
Can y'all see?
Oh, it won't be. It'll be the same temperature in Philly as it is in Jacksonville right now for the game.
Oh, so hey, it's worth it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I could live here and see and not see playoff football, that'd be cool. I'm interested in that. Like, we'll let me see. Let me get the tickets first, and then I'll make plans from there. What time would that game be over?
Probably around like 6:30 maybe.
Okay. Lincoln Financial Field to Philly Airport. Okay. Yeah. All right. What else we got, Jaylen? You there?
My bad. Excuse me.
Oh.
I had it on mute. We'll just get through the Bills and Ravens game so we can wrap it up for the NFL games just to make sure we cover everything about that. James, this was such a tragic game to watch as a Lamar fan, and I guess I was rooting for the Ravens as well. Lamar had a interception early in the game, and then he had a fumble as well. Mark Andrews had a fumble, and then he had one of the most high stakes drops in playoff history. And you've probably seen clips of this, James, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is definitely. They need to check. They need to check his cell phones records. Who got to him? There was a catch where he clearly made. He could have got upfield. Probably had 20 yards, and like somebody said, he ran backwards. Like, or he like it just. Yeah, they got it. It's like, yeah. They hit him with that Biggie hypnotizer. He's like, no for the plaintiff. Your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. like there's nothing that made sense about this. But yeah. So we have all his fuck ups.
Yeah, we got this is the I wanted to get through this video. This is the main video, and then I got the Lamar and I got his last fumble too. But this is the drop pass late in the fourth quarter to possibly take the game into overtime. That's why the score is 25-20. And we got the video right here.
Like you literally look at it. Like all he has to do is just fall. All he has to do is fall, and like just let it cradle into your stomach. And you would have slid into the end zone. It's not like college where you have to catch it and then you're down where you're at. Like he would have literally gone into the end zone, and this would have tied the game, right?
Yeah, it would have tied the game.
But it's just a lot of other things that happen in this game, and Lamar is not above reproach because he did turn the ball over quite a few times in this game. But like, brother, like he also played well enough to will them back. And that's kind of when you kind of have to hate a lot of this stuff and be like, yo, that's unfortunate. So, yeah. One of the things that have always been like if Lamar throws a very hard to catch football, which happens, or he just doesn't have the receivers around him that are good.
Just want to read this stat to you. 10 QBs in NFL history have won multiple MVP awards. Lamar Jackson is the only one with a losing record in the playoffs, 3-5, and the only one without a Super Bowl championship. Man, that's one bad asterisk to have on your resume. But we'll pull up the Mark Jackson. I'm thinking basketball. Mark Andrews fumble right quick. Pull this up for you guys so you can see how crucial this was. This was at the fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game, and play it for you right now.
Because I'm trying to figure out what made him jump back anyway. Like, what was the purpose? Like, that this isn't your ministry. Like, even if he jumped back, he's not accelerating to get to the outside of that guy. Just catch it, get upfield, and get to the 35. Right there. Like, if he just goes upfield, there's only one person that's who's the guy who almost died? Is that number 3? Remember
No, that wasn't DeMar.
Okay.
DeMar, he forced the fumble on Lamar Jackson, however. Yeah.
Jesus.
Shout out Michael Rubin.
We got this guy, man. You're supposed to be dead. You can't keep getting away with this. Came back from life and became stronger. It's going to be such a, like, you know what? If the Bills go to the Super Bowl, like, it's already going to be a Disney movie. Like, it's going to be crazy. Like, but cool. The championships are set. So got some good stuff coming up.
My bad. I was just trying to load the video of DeMar Hamlin. I got for you just because you mentioned his name, so I'm gonna share it with you all so you can see DeMar Hamlin putting in work for the Bills.
5 yards before we make contact, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to drag him too, if not breaking that. I don't know, man. Like, they just again, both the fumbles are when you're doing too much. Like, in this weather, you don't do too much. You get what you can get down, man. But frustrating because I would have loved to see a lot of I would have loved to have been around. You know, this the Super Bowl, it needs to have some flavor when we go into New Orleans. And I just don't see it's not looking very savory right now. If KC is going to be KC, and it doesn't do anything for me because this would be like I've covered the Super Bowl 4 times this time. This would be my 5th year, 4 times in 5 years. They've been there 3 of the 4 times I've been there. If they go. And Philly was there. I've already seen the Philly KC thing again. I'd rather Philly go, and then I'd rather it be Philly Buffalo because then I get to see Keon and I can get some content. And Kai will be happy. I don't know who else we have in. Do we have anybody else in Buffalo with the nose? But you know, KC, we have we have a couple of guys still, but just I need some seasoning, man. But anyways, man, that was how much of the show, how much show notes do we still have left? I know we didn't do my BS.
We don't know. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to get through all of the games and was going to ask you who you had for the AFC Championship.
KC, until proven otherwise.
So who you have for the AFC and NFC? So you have Kansas City and Philly to finish out the show.
Yeah. So just so people know, this is my sons versus if the Super Bowl will be my sons versus my grandma again. Grandma, big Philly fan. My boys love KC. So, yeah.
Yep, looking to be a rematch of the what year was that? 20.
But for a Den Media Group perspective, Bills versus Philly.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
But we shall see.
But that's it for today. We got over the 2-hour mark. So yeah, that's it, James. All we got for today on the show notes. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Check out the stuff. We should be having some content being put up throughout the week for the next couple of weeks. Check out Big Games Gridiron for all of the stuff for the 7-on-7 things as well. Appreciate you guys for chopping it up with me. We will see you guys on Wednesday at the lounge.